Hello, everyone. This is Swami Nivali. Can someone please let me know in the chat how the sound is? I'm doing a sound check. Is the sound okay? Sound is good. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, super. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful. Looks like we have people from different parts of the world. Thank you for all being here. And today is Saturday, July 3rd, 2021 in North America. And we're having another of our Guru Purnima chanting calls at a global community basis on YouTube. And the purpose of these calls is to help all of us to get purified and to get focused and prepared and receptive for the blessings that Dr. Pillai can be sending our way on the full moon this month. This month, the full moon is a very special full moon. It's called Guru Purnima. Guru means teacher, but the syllables gu and ru. Gu is, they translate literally as the remover of darkness, which is what a good teacher is doing for us. So on Guru Purnima, Purnima means the full moon. On the full moon of the Guru, the energies of all the enlightened teachers are pouring onto our planet. And it's always a wonderful time for us to connect with whoever is our personal teacher. And I know for many of you, that's Dr. Pillai. And it's also a good day to express our gratitude to the entire network of enlightened beings for all the light and teachings that they have shared on this planet. So we are excited for this beautiful full moon that's coming up. And we're preparing together as a community with these chanting calls to help us get ready for that, to get purified and to get receptive to the light of the teachers that is coming onto our planet at this time. So thank you all for joining us or watching the recording later, wherever you are in the world. And I believe we can perhaps just do maybe a very simple purification mantra, not purification mantra, clearing exercise before we jump into our chanting. So if you're in a place where it's possible for you to close your eyes, please go ahead right now and close your eyes and receive a beam of white light into your right eye. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into all the millions of cells in your right eye. The white light comes into the right eye and goes all the way back into the right optic nerve. Receive the light. Now, receive a beam of white light into your left eye. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into the left eye, all the way back into the left optic nerve. Now, receive a beam of white light into your right ear. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into your right ear, all the way into your right inner eardrum. Now, receive a beam of white light into your left ear. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into the left ear, all the way into the left inner eardrum. Now, receive a beam of white light into your right nostril. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into the right nostril, all the way into the right nasal cavity. Now, receive a beam of white light into your left nostril. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into the left nostril, all the way into the left nasal cavity. Now, Receive a beam of white light into your mouth. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light into the tip of your tongue, the middle of your tongue, the back of your tongue, and your tonsils area. Now, receive a beam of white light into your heart. The white light is healing, clearing, renewing. Now, receive a beam of white light coming down from the sky into the top of your head. The white light comes into your head and it goes into all the cells in your brain, healing, clearing, renewing. Receive the white light. The white light expands and fills your entire head. It flows into your neck and throat. It flows down into your shoulders, and it comes all the way down from your shoulders into your arms, and all the way down your arms and into your hands. The white light flows into your entire torso, and it goes into all of your inner organs, healing, clearing, renewing. The white light flows into your legs and comes all the way down your legs and into your feet and out the bottoms of the soles of your feet, connecting you with the earth. The white light is flowing through all the pores in your skin. And now all of us are in a river of white light, ready to begin our program. So again, thank you for joining us. And we are about to begin our chanting session. Just one moment while I cue that up.
So,
Whoops. Skip this at the very beginning. We'll be doing a little bit of chanting for Ganesha, a little bit of chanting for the gurus, and then we'll be also doing some of Dr. Pillai's Mula mantra. Just one moment while I try to get this set up. Sorry for that. Trying to get it to be at the very beginning. A little bit of trouble. There we go. Excellent. Now we start.
Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवशद्गुरु भावाय स्वाहा। 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 सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवशद्गुरु बाबाय 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 स्वाहा। सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय Shiva Sadguru Bhavaya Swaha Om Mai Sarvalokaya Adityaya 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 Shiva Sadguru Bhavaya Swaha. Om 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 Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Bhavaya Swaha. सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवसद्गुरु बाबाय स्वाहा। 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 सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवसद्गुरु
ॐ शनिचराय नमः।
सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवसद्गुरु बाबाय स्वाहा। सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवसद्गुरु बाबाय स्वाहा। सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय Shiva Sadguru Bhavaya Swaha Om Mai Sarvalokaya Adityaya 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 Shiva Sadguru भावाय स्वाहा ॐ सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवशद्गुरु 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 भावाय स्वाहा सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवशद्गुरु बाबाय स्वाहा सर्वलोकाय आदित्याय शिवशद्गुरु बाबाय स्वाहा
Thank you all so much for this beautiful chanting session and for being such wonderful angels spread out all over the world, coming together and joining in your hearts with each other. Beautiful. The sound of my phone was Dr. Pillai chanting a little chant for Saturn, because that was my Hora Watch Pro, and it was changing over to Saturn Hora, and I have my my chime set to do the mantra when it changes over. So I believe we're supposed to do a little bit of avatar arati, which is showing the light to the teacher at the close of this call. So let me just set up for a little bit to be able to do that for you. I have a limited space here, and so I'm gonna just push my computer back a little bit and make a space here to put up Dr. Pillai's picture for you. And I'm hoping that you can see that okay. Let me bring that down a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and I'll light a little tea light. And at home, you can offer your light in a clockwise direction relative to where you are. I'm just going to hold my lamp steady because I've got a limited space here, and I don't like playing with fire in such a small space. But we can go ahead and just show the light to Dr. Pillai's picture. This is a picture of him in a temple that was created by Swami Ramalingam in his previous incarnation at a place in south of India in Tamil Nadu. And he's got his hand raised in blessing. So allow yourself to receive blessings from him. We can together chant the Avatar Arati mantra just 3 more times, okay? Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Babaya Swaha. Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Babaya Swaha. Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Babaya Swaha. Make your own personal prayer to Dr. Pillai and to the network of enlightened beings. Make your prayer your personal prayer. And we also make a prayer for everyone on this planet, that everyone may have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. Om Jami Maitreya Shiva Baba. So thank you all so much for being with us tonight. We'll be doing these free chanting calls on the Pillai Center Practice YouTube channel each night through the 21st. And then on the 22nd, Dr. Pillai will be doing some Guru Purnima events. And I believe there is information below the YouTube video about those things. Radha, is that true, or do you have links that you're going to put into the chat for them about that? So again, we're taking advantage of these chanting calls to help all of us to purify, to become more receptive. And yes, Radha has put some, and tomorrow, yes, thank you, that's an important announcement. Tomorrow is July 4th here in North America, and it's the USA Independence Day celebration. And at 9 a.m. Pacific time, Dr. Pillai will be doing a free webinar on economic tools to achieve economic independence. So that will be, I believe it will be on YouTube on the Pillai Center channel, different channel from this one. We're on Pillai Center Practice at the moment, but he will be on the Pillai Center channel at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. And so I hope you can either watch that live or tune in for the recording if that's easier for you to do. But that's going to be very special because he'll be talking live and talking specifically on the topic of economic independence, because this is obviously an important thing for all of us to be able to have money in this world. It's an important thing. Then there will be, Dr. Pillai will be doing blessings online on July 22nd at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time to 1:30 a.m. Pacific time. And Radha has put the UTC times into the chat there as well. That would be July 23rd, 6:30 a.m. UTC to 8:30 a.m. UTC. All right. Thank you for putting that into the chat for us, Radha. She's been helping us in the chat. We appreciate that very much. So, so it was a really beautiful session. I don't know if anyone has any questions, or if there were questions, I missed them in the chat. I wasn't watching all the chat as it went by, but it was lovely to have this opportunity to chant with all of you and to feel the unity spirit so strong among our community. It's a beautiful thing. So it was just lovely to have so many people from so many different countries coming together for this. There is a calendar on the Pillai Center site of daily events. There's a calendar page. There's daily chanting happening now through the 21st at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And on the Pillai Center site, there's also other free community events that are happening every week on a weekly basis, and you're welcome to check those out as well. So Dr. Pillai has lots of free YouTubes up on the Pillai Center channel. And there are other free videos that get put up on the Pillai Center practice channel. So we hope that there's lots of information for you to check out if you're new to all of this. We're very happy to welcome you, and it's a really loving group of people that are studying with Dr. Pillai. Well done, well done. So I will be helping host the chanting call tomorrow, but we'll have Dr. Pillai in the morning Pacific time, and I will be helping with the chat for that session on the YouTube. Okay. Radha, were there any questions in the chat that I should try to answer, or are we just watching a lot of thank yous go by here? Everybody seems like they had a lovely evening together. It was a very happy experience. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right then. Okay. Well, I want to be very respectful to your time. I know that it's a holiday weekend for some of you, and some of us are, preparing for a possible hurricane coming through next week. So I'll go ahead and close out this meeting for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. Your energy on these calls is very appreciated. The coming together is always a beautiful thing. And love to all of you, blessings, and I'll see some of you again tomorrow night. Namaste.